Good morning, everyone. Today is September 12th, 2004. We're about 5 minutes into the open here, and going to be scanning these 6 stocks here to see if we can find some setups for day trading. Put in the comments down below what you guys are watching or trading, and I'll be happy to put a chart up and we can go over that if you guys want. So the ones I'm looking at today are all of these. Then I'm also looking at MU. Big move on that one today. Then Tesla's flying today. NVDA big wick to the bottom here. These are all 5-minute charts that I'm looking at. mRNA was a big one here. Let's pull that one up as well. Let's see what we can find today. Okay, NVIDIA, nice rebound here. Wicked right off of 115.50 area. PLTR looks pretty good as well. I'm looking at PLTR, INTC on another screen here. Look along here on NVDA. Took some long NVDA here. I like this setup here where it bounces off some levels from yesterday. Look down below. Used to get over this 118 area. There's a lot of resistance up here on NVIDIA, so I have to be pretty careful here. So the only trade we have on right now is a long on NVIDIA. It's going to be a pretty tight stop here near the lows. So we'll give that a shot here early on. Tesla is absolutely gonzo here. So Tesla above this, yeah, clear with these drawings here, above this level, over 230, and now next stops for Tesla is going to be 233 and 235. Apple's selling off today a little bit. So I'm thinking on Tesla here, maybe a trade on Tesla might be pull back into VWAP and we can find an opportunity to get long on a pullback. That's what I'm thinking here on TSLA for a potential trade to the upside. All right, the market is at the previous day's close on the SPY. Can put that here so we can take a look at the SPY here. And so we're going to be stopped out of this NVDA long if it doesn't hold that 117 area. The SPY is selling off pretty hard here. I do like a short here on mRNA as well. It's down 18%. So, okay, I'm out of the NVIDIA long. We cut that. So let's see if a lot of these are going to bounce off, or if we just go down here on a lot of these. I also like MU for a short. So we can put that up there, MU. So I'll try both of those. Gonna short mRNA and MU. Also like Intel for a short. Let's put that up here. Intel. Okay, so I'm short mRNA, Intel, and MU right now. Put the charts up here on all of those. NVIDIA still could be a long, but the market is just completely selling off here, so I'd rather be on the short side. So all the shorts working out really nice now. Intel, mRNA, MU. AMD also really weak here. New low on AMD. Nah, everything is selling off here this morning. Tesla also down. Wicked 231 on Tesla and could not hold it. So, I mean, a lot of things not looking good for the long side, but we are short here. We're short MU, mRNA, and Intel, and all those shorts are coming in nicely. I'm looking around to see if we can add some more trades here. Interesting here, pretty big sell-off across the board. My cover spot for Intel, probably below 19. I'll try to cover some on Intel. Let's put all of these on a 15-minute and let's see what we're looking at here. So NVIDIA almost taking out this entire 15-minute candle. SPY straight down. mRNA looks really weak. Tesla is the only strong one right now where it's still holding above halfway of this candle. That's still pretty strong. Intel, potentially this could be a stop here. Not a stop, but a cover here. And then of course down here you got the double bottom for the last 2 days. MU, this was a real level here. Let's look at 30 minutes now. Yeah, MU is below the shelf of 85. Yeah, let's see what happened with SPY here. mRNA here, no man's land. Let's look at the daily chart on all of these. If you look at the daily, 62.79 on mRNA is support from the daily. Intel, a big day yesterday here. NVDA, big day yesterday as well. MU 85 is the key here. So if it does end up holding this 85 level, then we're going to have to get out of MU. If not, we got a pretty big drop incoming. All right, so let's see what happens here. We're now back near the lows for Intel, and we can definitely looking to cover some here near the 19 area, right below the 19. MU also approaching the lows again. Market also coming back down. Okay, Intel testing lows again near 19s. I'm going to wait for a break of below the 19 area before I cover some of the short. I think we can get a little flush below 19. Then that would be a good spot. And then maybe cover some more into this area here. I was looking at MARA for possible long as well. So maybe I can put that up for you guys. Where should I put it? MARA in place of Tesla, maybe? MARA. This is the Bitcoin related stock. I like this bounce here off this area. It's a pretty big move back up into the EMAs. So I think we can try a long here on MARA. Let's do that. I'm going to try the long here on MARA. Okay, so the only long I have is MARA, and then the rest are shorts, Intel, mRNA, MU. NVIDIA back up again. Looking to break the highs. I think maybe we can take NVIDIA long now. If we can break and stay over the high. So yeah, I'll try the long here on NVIDIA as well. So now I'm long NVIDIA. Okay, long MARA, long NVIDIA, short MU, short mRNA, short Intel. MU, the one thing that I'm not a big fan of on an MU is that it's this big wick right here on the opening drive, and 85 being an area of daily support. This could spell trouble here as far as shorting goes in this area. But for now, it's kind of hanging around near the low. So, obviously we'll stop out if it breaks above the VWAP and holds. That would be a sign that short's no longer valid, for me at least. Okay, MU close to stopping us out here, and we will flip long on AMU. Sorry, not AMU, MU. If it can break and hold over this level above our VWAP and the EMA cloud. So Mara rejected here, so that might be a cut here near the lows. So we got our stop in place on Mara as well. SPY continues to look weak here, so still weak. Okay. I do like a short on Amazon as well. I'll put that up for you guys here. But you know, it is slightly up on the day. This is where it closed yesterday. Previous day's close line. Okay, MU really close to stopping out and flipping long on AMU. Sorry, not AMU. I keep saying AMU. It's MU, Micron. So I am going to be very close to stopping out of the MU short and flipping that long. If it gets over and can hold over the VWAP there. Intel also popping up into this VWAP. My thinking is that Intel is going to reject off the VWAP and maybe our cloud, EMA cloud here. And hey, Tesla holding up pretty well here too. Okay, we're out of the Micron trade, and I do like flipping long on Micron on MU, so I'm gonna do that. And let's see what else we can do here. Let's put SPY back here so we can take a look at it. So a lot of choppiness in the market. Micron's decidedly made a move here to the upside. So it tested this 85 level, wick below it, and now we got a hold here of 85 and then moving higher. And you know, having that big drop here pre-market. Now, of course, this is the 21 EMA right here that it is rejecting off of. So this could be potentially a spot where maybe it just bounces off that, come back down. So I'm going to keep this stop pretty tight here. Actually, what would be a good stopping point here for MU? I mean, I want to give it at least till down here, probably 85.50s, because I can see it when we test the VWAP again before it makes a move higher. Intel rebounding above the VWAP now. Okay, so that short's not looking good. NVIDIA very nice now. We are long NVIDIA. I'm going to try to take some off on NVIDIA right before the 120. Probably around this area, we take some off here. Let's see what else is moving here. So NVIDIA trade's looking good. Intel, not looking good. Big push here on the SPY. Big push here. This should lift everything up. So Intel might get stopped out here, which is our short. mRNA short's doing okay, doing fine. All our long should start working out nicely here. So I did get long some Amazon. I do like Amazon here. So I'll just put that up here because mRNA is going to be a pretty slow mover. And then I am long on MU and Mara as well. So Intel, let's see, this 21 spot, my stop is over that, the 21 EMA. So this is going to be a good test here for Intel. Intel's down almost 2%, so definitely a lot weaker than the rest of the semis, like NVIDIA up 1.7%. I think AMD is also probably green. Is AMD green as well? Let's see. Let's check AMD. AMD is also green, just barely. Just it is just about right at the close, so it's flat. Tesla. I like the setup on Tesla here for a long as well. But I got a lot of trades on right now, so let's kind of wait and see if we get any counter moves here, because this is tough to trade these types of markets where it's consolidating, big rip down, no follow through, and a big reversal back up. So it's like, if you position yourself short, then you're going to get stopped out on here, and if you were positioned long here at the top, then do you really feel comfortable here? Because you could see a move like this again back to the low. So these are types of days where you want to keep your risk low, because you can easily just get chopped up on moves like this. That being said, I do like the long on Tesla for sure. Okay, try along here on Tesla. Let's put that here instead of Mara. Yeah, I like a long on this one here. So we got long there on Tesla as well. Okay, so we are long Tesla, NVIDIA, MU, and Amazon. All right, very nice upside moves here on NVIDIA, MU, Intel close to getting stopped out here. I'm just going to leave my stop in place, and which is 1940s is where I have my stop here on Intel. So giving it plenty of room here to really prove me wrong. And the SPY keeps going up like this, it's going to prove me wrong. NVIDIA keeps going higher here, very close to taking a partial off on the NVIDIA long. ME long working out nicely as well. Tesla, Mara, and Amazon just about break even right now. Intel very close to stopping me out on the short. So I really need it to reject this area because my stop's going to be in the 40s. Okay, Amazon just chopping us up. And same thing with Tesla. So very choppy action here on both. Nice reject here on Intel. I would really like to see this candle close red here on Intel, so we can continue to stay in that short. And, you know, this is kind of what I was talking about earlier, where SPY is just consolidating, rip down, consolidate, rip up, and just stopping out people on both sides like me. So I'm going to probably cut Amazon and Tesla pretty early here before my stops, because I just don't want to give these, you know, I don't want to give these too long of a rope, because you know, if it's not working, then I can see the writing on the wall. There's no reason to stick around and you know, wait for the stop to hit, unless there's like a clear level that I like on Intel. Like I really like this level of 1940. So, you know, this is the 200 EMA. This is a great spot for a stock to reject. So it's at the resistance level at a 200 EMA. So in these situations, I do like to hold on and wait to see if my stop hits. Not every time, but I think sometimes it generally speaking, you definitely want to wait and let your stops hit, instead of, you know, like playing too cautious with it, because I think that could lead you to making a lot of like emotional decisions to get out of things before, you know, the time's not right to get out. So I'm going to take some off on NVDA here. So I took some off NVDA, and I still have size left on NVIDIA for a bigger move. But, you know, seeing as how choppy things have been, I think it's pretty smart to take profits. I'm pretty close to, I'm like 1-to-1 on NVIDIA as far as risk reward goes. So I think it's good to take some off there, and I'll wait to take some off near over 121. mRNA is just hanging around near the bottom here. Our stop's going to be over the VWAP for mRNA. I am still short mRNA. Mara, I am long, and that's working out nicely for us. I'm going to try to take some off near 16. All right. MU, very nice. Mara, very nice. Very nice rip here on Mara. I'm going to try to take some off near that 16 area. And then we'll try to hold some Mara for higher up as well. Yeah, this is a nice like dip and rip. Mara, big move up yesterday, the day before that too. Dipped, went up again, dipped. Now 1620 is obviously a clear level. Intel holding this area, so it's probably going to stop me out, but I'm going to leave my stop order in. 1942 is my stop on Intel. And we're just a couple pennies away from that. Okay, took an exit here on Mara, M-A-R-A, 1604. I exited some Mara long at 1604. I did cut the Amazon long, and I did cut the Tesla long. Tesla still looks good. I just feel like, you know, with the way SPY is behaving, you know, that's why I took that one off. I just felt like, you know, with the Amazon long that I had in this, I felt like it was better to take it out for a small loss. But, you know, I don't mind putting it back on here if it is forming a flag here. You can see this sort of flagging action here on this 5-minute chart, right, for Tesla. So Mara doing well, MU doing well, NVDA long doing well. Intel's the only one that's not doing well for us right now. Okay. And still kind of scanning around to see what else we can find here as far as trades goes. I think, you know, yesterday being such a easy trend day, you could say, like you could expect today to be a little bit more difficult. Like today, I mean, yesterday was just a very smooth trend yesterday to the downside and upside. So yesterday was definitely an easier day to trade. I feel like sometimes when we have an easy day, a very smooth trending day, generally followed up by a sort of a tougher, choppy day to trade. Sort of like a doji on the daily candle, if you were to think of it that way. All right, so what's going on with our other trade, which is mRNA, which I don't have up on the screen. Let's take a look at mRNA. Okay, so we're short on this one. It's not going our way. It's down 16%. And we just stopped out of Intel, by the way. Just stopped out of Intel. I will keep an eye on Intel to see if it does come back in for potential reshort. 1947 is a high. So we'll keep an eye on that. But all the micros, not the micros, but all the semis are moving up. NVIDIA, Micron, AMD also going up. So, you know, it's kind of lifting up Intel with it. MU, I'm going to try to take some off here soon, maybe another 20 more pennies. I have an order already set to take some off on MU. Let's go. So our longs are doing really well here. Unfortunate there on the Intel didn't work out, but in hindsight, if you look at it, these bottoming wicks are kind of a key tell of what the stock really wants to do. So when you see these bottoming wicks, I should have paid more weight to this and maybe stopped out over here when it held above the VWAP instead of waiting all the way to here. So maybe that's something I need to work on, is kind of the change of character there. Okay, big fast move down here across the board, and so I'm going to take some off Micron here. And what is, okay, so man, okay, see, this is what I'm talking about. Like, SPY makes a move straight up and then straight down. So I'm going to reshort Intel here, and I'm going to take off all the longs that I have, actually. Looks like there's some news out, or there must be someone talking, maybe on CNBC or something. Okay, so let's see if this is a reloading opportunity. Man, Tesla just tanked off, so it's a good thing we got out of the long there on a lot of these things. Definitely sort of a whippy day, a very tough day to trade today. So I did short Intel again. Looks like there's a meeting at the White House talking about AI and data centers. Okay, so let's see if we can find some longs here, because we can see this rubber band movement here. So maybe Tesla, Amazon seems like. Okay, see this big wick here on the SPY. So there's some news that apparently came out, or something about a White House or AI talk, and that really spiked the market down. But you know, it's a lot of these tickers have held. So some interesting here. Okay, so all right, so I took a long here into the Amazon dip. Let's put that up here instead of mRNA. mRNA, I'm still short. Could be a potential add here, but when a stock's down so much, I feel like a lot of times it's just going to consolidate and go sideways. So I'm going to just leave that alone. So I got long here on Amazon because it double bottom wicked here. So a lot of times these will just revert back to the mean here. Okay, let's see here. So Mara back into VWAP, but holding. Okay, so the market is basically just digesting that little spike down that we had now, and now let's see what what we make of it. If he just whipsaw back to the top, and that's my thinking. So that's why I went long on Amazon. There we go. Amazon popping back up. Intel, I am short. I did, this is very frustrating here where we stopped out and it just goes a few pennies above our stop and then it dumps. So I guess we could have put our stop either above the highs or we could put our stop much lower. Maybe like over VWAP if it. So I kind of put it in no man's land here. That's kind of the tricky part about putting stops, is that you either got to go really tight or give it pretty wide room. If you're kind of in the middle, then you're it's hard to pick that. Well, at least we reshorted Intel, and now we can get a nice move to the downside here. Let's see. NVDA also showing signs of topping out. Mara gonna be stopping out Mara here. probably below the 1560 area. Let's pull up Mara. Yeah, I mean, I feel like 1560 is a good stop. Feel like if we can't stay above that, then probably is going to test the lows. Intel, I'm going to try to cover some here. Small amount since we are at the VWAP, which sometimes is a bounce spot for stocks. Okay, so covered some Intel short. I stopped out of Mara. Did step out of that. NVDA's looking weaker now. Tesla, Intel's looking weak as well. Let's see how MU's looking. So I did exit all of my longs on MU on this candle here. $226 area on Tesla. Kind of acted as resistance twice, broke above. So 226 is going to be a key level here, which it did bounce off of earlier. We got the 200 EMA there as well. Okay, mRNA has rejected the 21 EMA. And here comes a move down on all the stocks that I'm looking at least here. This 1920s area is a level of support for Intel. This area here. Then we're back down to 19 again. So the short's working out really nicely here on Intel. So we are short here. From the 1940s is where I got short on Intel, the reshort. Unfortunately, we got stopped out near the top there. Took the 1 hour loss. But we did quickly add back to the short. So mRNA coming back in here. I put that, yeah. Very nice reject of the 20 EMA there. So that's nice. Intel bouncing off WeVap. Probably have a break-even stop on Intel there. 1940s. Amazon holding at our level. All right, so nice move up here on Amazon. Intel staying near the VWAP, so I covered half, not half, but about 40% of my short at the VWAP. Just in case, you know, we get a kind of a sideways action here for the next hour or so. I don't want to be stuck in this and stop out break even, so definitely want to take some profits off. Now it is bouncing. Amazon, very nice bounce. mRNA is doing well as well, lingering near the lows. Okay, so Intel, what do I want to do with this ticker? You know, it being above the VWAP is kind of troubling. And especially with the semis being as strong as they are, like NVDA, AMD, you know, they have the power to carry Intel higher. So, but yeah, we'll do a break-even stop on Intel on the long. MU also bouncing up there. Tesla bounced up. Okay, we just had another flash move here. So I took off the Amazon long. And we're holding on to the INTC short and mRNA short. Micron might be a short here. Bouncing off the clouds, EMA clouds here. Down 5% on the day. Does it go back down to retest 85? NVDA also rejected that area again near the highs. Microsoft dumping here. All right, I'm trying to short here on MU. And then is Intel short worth adding to below 1923? I think yes. So I'm going to try and add on the Intel short. And I did short MU as well. So we got 3 shorts, MU, mRNA, INTC right now. As you can see, SPY really whippy, like we talked about. Spike down, consolidate, spike up, spike down, consolidate, spike down. So there's no real clean follow through today. So you got to be on scalper mentality today, and that's what I'm going to do starting now. I should have been doing that earlier today, just having more of a scalp mentality, because I had a lot of unrealized gains on my trades this morning that I didn't take off, that went out and stopped me out. So of course, there's no way for me to have known that and until it happens, because it's hindsight that I'm referring to now. But now that I've seen how it is behaving, I think for future trades, I need to be pretty nimble to get in and out of, instead of kind of waiting too long. Like mRNA, for example, when I shorted it, we had a, let's put up mRNA here. Yeah, when I shorted it, we had a pretty good move down already. Didn't take any off here. Then I had to hold on to it for a long time here, right? Like over an hour. And, you know, that's the issue with not taking profits on days where you have a chart like this. Yeah, which is going to happen quite a bit. You know, the market is mostly going to move like this, I think, in my opinion. I think it's rare you're going to get a day like yesterday where it just like trends all day. But you never know, right? The point is it's like no one can know what type of day it's going to be today until it happens. So mRNA, let's see here. Could we add to our short? Should we add to our short here? Let's look at the daily. Let's look at the weekly, actually. So yeah, I mean, this 60 to whatever this level is that we got here. And if it breaks below that, we are... Next area would be here, 55s. So yeah, I mean, I think there's room for this, but it's already down 18%. So the question is like, how much more is this? Can this thing drop? You know, and I would say that it probably doesn't drop another 10%. You know. Okay, now SPY going back up. So, yeah, if you're green on a day like today, which I am not, I'm working on a red day so far, then you should pat yourself on the back for being green on a day like today, because this is the definition of chop. Absolutely definition of chop here. There was really nothing much moving pre-market today other than, you know, mRNA, Tesla, MU. WBD and Google had some moves too. WBD, Warner Brothers Discovery. Ooh, this is a nice move today here. Did not see this ticker. Probably would have taken it long off the VWAP here. Nice move. Up 10% today. Interesting. And now we're going back up again. So very choppy today. MU, I did take some short, so I'm going to stop out of it here because this has definitely bounced off the VWAP. And if anything, this might indicate getting long. So I'm going to just stop out of all the shorts here, including Intel. mRNA is the only short I have left on, but again, the way it's acting, you know, I don't know what it's going to do here. NVDA held that 118.50 level, held the VWAP, held the EMAs. Intel held the VWAP area as well. So maybe you might need to wait a little bit here for a clear setup to form, because I feel like I'm forcing some trades where there aren't any. Apple pretty strong here. If you look at Apple, but it is still red on the day. So Let's look at mRNA again. That's the only trade I have on right now, is the mRNA short. And a lot of wicks to the bottom side. Higher low, higher low. So as far as trend goes, it's kind of looking something like this. All right, so let's see if you're getting any clear direction here. Apple over the highs, Tesla. So mRNA, I'll probably stop out here about even. And we'll just take it off the screen here because, like I said, I think it's a situation where maybe it just goes sideways and there's no real trade on it. Maybe we find some better opportunities in other tickers. So Apple over the highs, and that might push SPY to get over as well. All right, so Apple running into resistance here from yesterday, 223.10. Pre-market highs, resistance area from yesterday. So, pretty likely it's going to reject there. So that might be a spot for us to look for a short. Okay, Intel popping back up. So there goes Intel. Apple booming. What's AMD doing? Let's take a look at AMD's. Okay. Tesla is holding sideways at that 228 level. And now showing some signs of popping up. Pretty much right at this trend line that I've drawn earlier today. So maybe Tesla's along. If you break and hold above this line, we see a move going this way. But with SPY being so choppy today, I think a lot of these trades are going to be tough. But we're definitely here to try it. Tesla up just 0.3% today. A lot of things curling here. A lot of things curling. And Intel popping up. Okay, I think I do like the idea of getting long on Tesla. Do like that. We've had a long consolidation on Tesla. We got a pop over 229 here. So I like that. Let's try that. NVDA too looks pretty good. Consolidating here at the 119 area, popping up. Intel looks higher. MU bounced off the VWAP. We did try a short there, stopped very quickly. Amazon back up again. Okay, Tesla long working out okay so far. Okay, I'm going to try a long here on NVIDIA as well. Wow. There goes Tesla. Good timing, I suppose. So I've got longs here on NVIDIA and Tesla working out really nicely, both of them. And I'm looking to add to NVIDIA maybe over this level. So let's see here. Okay, again, we're getting this pop on the SPY, but what we've seen before many times is a spike, consolidate, go opposite way, spike, consolidate, go opposite way. So I'm going to be pretty quick to take profits here and get out if things don't work. So pretty fast. But so far Tesla doing good. Okay, so holding over the 230s. Okay, this looks good here on the 15-minute as well. A lot of wicks to the downside. You can see a push up. Definitely looks good on a higher time frame. Let's look at NVIDIA on a 15-minute. Also looks good. Big move up. Small move down. Now do we continue higher? Again, it's all going to depend on whether SPY wants to continue being choppy, or does it want to let up and give us a move, a clear move in either direction. The pre-market high on SPY is 556.85. Daily chart, SPY is looking very strong. So yesterday we had that insane V-shaped recovery. Does it have juice left here for another big run today? Apple rejected the pre-market highs and the resistance from yesterday. Okay, I'm stopped out of both the Tesla and the NVIDIA trades. And I did get short on Apple, and I flip short on Tesla. So again, this is a super kind of difficult day to trade here, where, man, we're just seeing whipsaws in both directions. So now we're going back up. Okay, so yeah, I'm just going to go flat here. Yeah, stopped out of all the trades here and just going to go flat. So I am red on the day today. And, I think that's from pushing some trades that clearly, there clearly wasn't good action today. And I'm trying to force taking some trades where there aren't really good setups like we had yesterday. And especially with this kind of chop that we've had. Look at the SPY. This is really difficult to trade. I think that's gotten me into some spots where, where I did have good entries and good trades, but then they kind of reversed very sharply had to take stops on those. And you know, that happens. That's part of trading. Like, you know, every day is not going to be easy. There's going to be some tough days, so that's all right. All right, guys, I think we'll end the stream here. I mean, it's just too choppy. I'm going to take a break. Maybe we'll come back for Power Hour later today. But we're going to end the stream here. Hope you guys enjoyed the content. Give me a thumbs up on the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe for the next, to stay alerted of all the streams that we're doing next in the videos. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next stream. Thanks.